Creek Boulevard. I always verify the address before I give that gift. Yes, it is. All right, well, I just got a quick question for you. Do you have cable satellite over the air? Now, something that I haven't gone over with yet is, you guys are going to have your phones with you, because that's what's gonna give you your addresses, okay? So today we're gonna start playing with the phones and showing you some of those applications. And from now on, when you guys do your role plays, try to find an address, and, because I'm gonna assign you guys specs, and try to find that address, and that's the address you're gonna work with, by verifying the information here. Okay, so, once I verified the address and the cable, they gave me back the cable, that's when this is what I would do. I would make them feel like they probably want something. I would look at my list and I'd be like, they tell me cable, well, your household has been chosen to represent the area in the Nielsen TV ratings. Straight up, and this is a gift from you from our company, and I just give it to them. You have a few minutes where I can talk to you about what we actually want your household to do. And yeah, sure, come on in. I can tell you guys that every single house that I got my foot in, I signed. I never had a house that I was inside that I didn't sign. I was lucky that way. But I have gotten refusals at the door, slammed, cussed out, whatever. But brush it off, put my next house. Yeah, we'll be back there anyway. So once I sit down, I always start off by saying, are you familiar with Nielsen? If I hear a yes, to me that's a plus.
Yeah.
If I hear a no, I'm still gonna do the same thing, all right? So then I go into my book. Well, let me just give you a little history about Nielsen. Nielsen got started in the 1920s. In the 1940s, we moved into radio ratings. In the 50s, we went into TV ratings. In the 2000s, into computer ratings, and now we're measuring almost about anything you can imagine. Now, this is our Nielsen building in Northmont, Florida. That's actually where I went through training. All the information from all the households like yours from around the United States gets sent to Nielsen, where we compile it and come out with the Nielsen TV ratings. Some of our clients include cable services, local TV station producers, advertisers, just to name a few. Can I move on? I don't read it all. Now, you may be wondering how I came to your house. What we actually do, we have a group of statisticians in Schaumburg, Illinois, who take the United States as a whole, break it down into a county, a block group, a block, like a neighborhood, and somebody actually came and picked your house to be the Nielsen, part of the Nielsen TV ratings. There's no other house that can represent your house. Your home would be representing 25 to 35,000 homes in the area. And what I mean in the area is each household member. And this is, you guys will incorporate this once you get good at this job. It's like, how many people do you live with? Or how many people live here? Okay? I don't want anybody to assume when you come into a house and you see a picture of a man and a wife, that the guy is married, whatever. For all we know, that wife died. Okay? So we're gonna ask them, we're gonna have them try to volunteer that information to us. Now, this is a little bit more advanced than where we're at right now, but eventually you guys will get good at this. Don't automatically assume because you see kid pictures that they have a kid. Could be a little nephew and the couple can't have kids. Could be a sore point. So please let them volunteer that information. Okay, so I came up with that. What's that? Or that they're straight. Do you have a wife? For all we know, he has a partner. We never know, so we want them to volunteer that information. Okay, moving on. So, of course, nothing is for free nowadays. That's what I always say. Nothing is for free nowadays. So like, oh, what, I'm gonna pay something? Well, it doesn't cost you anything. We actually give you monetary incentives for being part of the Nielsen TV ratings. Now, we don't want you to change your viewing in any way whatsoever. Just keep doing what you're doing, because we don't want anybody to bias what you do in your home, or else it wouldn't be an accurate representation of your demographic. So, again, I see my people here. Now, please, as we're never gonna share your information with anybody else, we don't want you to share your information. Now, when I was doing this, there was no social media, so I never threw in the social media stuff. But of course, nowadays you have to. Don't tell strangers, and please don't advertise in social media that you're in Nielsen home. We don't want anybody to bias your survey. Of course, people are gonna come in, they're gonna see your equipment. By all means, we can actually show you how to include their viewing so we can get that data.
What if they ask you, oh, what's social media? I don't know what's going on. What's an example of social media?
Whatever it means to you. That's it, because we didn't mention anything.
Because you don't wanna say,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever social media means to you.
okay,
Because in reality, social media, there's probably 1,000 platforms for social media
Right.
nowadays. Everything you do is social out there.
yeah.
All right, so moving on. So what we'll actually do is we'll grab your televisions, gently remove the back of them, and we'll hook up our equipment to it so we can grab the audio codes from it. Now, if you have newer televisions, we may not even have to open it anymore. We'll just hook up to the peripherals in the back in order to pull the audio code from it. Now, how many TVs do you have? That's when I scan for television. Oh, I got a couple here, I got a couple there, whatever. All right, well, just to let you know, because I'm not right now, I'm gonna tell them that each one will get the equipment. So they're like, oh, hold on, what do you mean? So then, if something arises, we can bring it down, okay? So how many TVs do you have? Oh, I got 4 TVs. Okay, well, just to let you know, all of your televisions will be metered. They will all get a people meter. It looks just like this. It's about the size of a VCR tape or a small paperback book, and you'll get a remote. All we want you to do is anytime you turn your television on, this will turn on. There will be buttons assigned to each household member. All you have to do is hit your button and hit OK, and watch TV as you normally have. Now, do you have a landline? Yes, no, whatever. Well, in the case you don't have a landline, what we'll actually install a cellular modem for our equipment to call back Nielsen every single day between 3 and 5 in the morning. Our ratings are produced on a daily basis. Now, this is advanced stuff. You guys don't have to say it. That's what I was used to. And it took me a long time to learn that kind of stuff. And speak about it, how it calls out, blah, 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 move on. Now, how many computers do you have in the household? Well, I have 2. All right, great. Well, as I mentioned earlier, we also do computer research. This is our on-screen people meter. What we do is it's just a little software that we install on your computers. Anytime you use your computer, this little thing will pop up. All we want you to do is just choose your name, hit OK, it disappears, use your computer as you normally have. All it tracks is, do we use track?
No.
Exactly. Okay. All we measure is the hardware, software, and URLs of what websites you go to. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Now, before the information is sent back to Nielsen, all the information is encrypted and sent over the internet. Simple? Simple enough? Okay. So I mentioned about our installation. These are our field reps. These guys go through the same, they go to training in the same building that I did, but they go to training for 6 to 7 weeks, working on all types of different equipment, so they do a custom job for your installation for each television. Our work is 100% guaranteed. So if you ever have any issues or whatever, please reach out to us and we will right the wrongs or whatever, all right? It's completely up to you how you treat that. But let's not get out there about, if we break your televisions, we'll go ahead and go fix them and all that. You know, that's in case if it arises, we know what to say back. So now, once you're part of the Nielsen ratings, you become like a family. We are not gonna leave you alone. We are gonna make periodic calls because demographics change. People move in, people move out. You may purchase new equipment, you may purchase new cars, whatever it is that you do on a normal basis, we wanna know. So either you're gonna give us a call or we will give you periodic calls on a scheduled basis. Now, all I have to do now is really just gather some basic demographic information from your house and we get this process started. Open up our computers, we get right to it, okay? So this spiel that I just did is completely different than the other one I did the other day. And you mirrored, I don't expect anybody to keep the same one over and over and over again. You'll be doing yourself not a favor, I guess.